There we go.
Hey, here we are.
Maybe.
Check us out, maybe.
We're doing a live stream test. We did a podcast earlier. See if this works.
Give it 30 seconds.
Be on the old Facebook here.
Ugh. What else is happening on Facebook? Let's see. Anything cool?
Nothing good,
Look
man.
at that refresh tab, bro. Hey, look at that watch.
There it is.
Oh, there we are.
We're live streaming.
Are people actually watching us right now?
Oh, yeah. There
Man, ugh. Dude, nobody told me my arms looked that fat today.
Let me see if I can see all this. I think I can.
Can you?
We're learning. We're testing.
We're learned individuals.
Yeah, we are live. We did a podcast earlier today. Like a couple hours ago, about an hour ago. I figured we just do a live stream test here with a new camera. We're playing around. Steve, entertain while I get situated.
Hey guys, thanks for everybody tuning in. I know you would rather be with your family, like you should. It's almost 8 o'clock. Well, it is 8 o'clock.
It's Thursday night.
It's a Thursday night. To everybody who's enjoying Thirsty Thursdays, cheers. It's that time of the year. I don't have Saturdays free anymore because work's coming in. But for all the working men and women out there, we cheers to you, and we're going to keep drinking and podcasting. So if you guys want to keep hanging out, hey, do it. If not, well, go piss up a rope.
Hey, can you guys, I'm assuming everyone can hear us.
What's up, fellas?
Steve speak was the command. That is great. All right, I'm going to try and watch the live stream here on Facebook. That way I can, without
Oh, man.
killing our audio. I wonder if I can see people's comments here. We're kind of we're doing a live stream test right now, so we're using all you guys as our lab rats.
Yeah.
I could use a latte. What's up, boys and girls?
You could use a lot to... Oh, somebody said that.
Yeah, I can't see what people are commenting. I can just see it every now and again.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. I don't want to pull it, man. Maybe I'll try and pull up my phone. Let's see.
Nah, don't do that.
But I want to.
The old technology's not our best suit, man.
The old way of just us on a cell phone was great.
Trevor Burke says, "Sounds good, brother." I'm just gonna watch our feed here on the computer.
Oh yeah, just keep refreshing
and make sure it comes in.
So if we're not getting back to you guys, it's because hey, we're learning.
Is anyone killing turkeys out there? So, Chandler killed a bird, and then Ross killed a bird like the day after, and then Doug killed a bird the third day in a row. And what we did was we did a podcast about that bird, about Doug's bird, and so this is going to be kind of delayed. We're in a weird spot right now with my baby being due any day. We're trying to just like prepare so we don't never skip a week in podcasting. What are you doing?
I got an idea. It's a good one.
Okay.
All right. Just keep going. I'm going to do something here.
Continue on doing what you were doing.
Okay.
Somebody after all we've been through? I don't know. You say we have to see Steve now too. Steve,
oh, come on.
That latte. Nope.
There
No
we
birds
go.
of Missouri yet. Dang it, man.
Oh, no.
Steve's just over here
I think.
focusing on stuff.
Oh, I think I did it.
Yeah, you're...
Nope, it didn't work. All right, never mind.
What were you trying to do?
So I was trying to turn cellular data off, but then turn Wi-Fi only on to see if I could stream it on my phone. I thought that would have been the move, but turns out it was not the move. Maybe I was just getting residual cell phone data. Again, we're trying to figure this out to bring you guys the best quality that we can, because for some reason we feel like having the best quality of us just getting drunk and me saying dumb stuff all the time is what's best for you.
I'm trying to read these. Josh Owens, today is my Friday and off next week. Not for turkey season, but the wife is having our second daughter tomorrow.
Oh,
congrats, brother.
Congrats. Kurt's baby's due any day right now.
Monday is the due date.
Monday's the due date. And I think Sunday at
Pop
Sunday
that.
in the morning, somebody might have said that.
Pop that crib midget out. That's hilarious.
Look at Joe with HHF. Hey, Joe, good to hear from you.
I wish I could. For some reason, I can't watch like this feed as they pop in. I'm liking the setup, boys. Thanks, Allison. I'll just watch it here.
Bill said, "Wow, Steve is ugly." Yeah, cool story, bro. Move around.
So
Better looking than you.
We're kind of flirting with a new setup right now. We're getting ready for a lot of things in the future. We're testing out a lot of stuff. There's just a ton going on right now. Thanks, TJ. $1,600 Slayer place looks good. Cheers, man. Yeah, we're kind of just playing with a bunch of stuff in studio. Eric's probably going home right now and cutting up the weldments on the arms on our studio lights, so we have lighting in the studio, and just kind of flirting with some stuff, So we'll just zoom in on Steve's face really fast and see what there he is. Do you ever not wear that big time hat?
No, I did. This is my favorite hat. I need a new one. Big time. I'm such a fan of those guys over there, everything they're doing. Joe is a pro wrestling fan. I'll throw it out there. We're not going to save this, so just know that
we might save it.
Joe Humphreys is a big pro wrestling fan. We talk pro wrestling all the time.
Serious. Just to tell, we love Joe Humphreys. He killed a bird the other day.
Yeah, he did.
With a bunch of bigwigs, man. I feel like Joe is such like a cool guy that eventually he's just gonna be too big for anybody that he already works with.
This is a guy that can cool guy bigwigs, and I think it's the beard. I really do. That's probably how he got his wife, and that's my story, and I'll stick to it.
We got to add, no, we didn't burn your sign. It's in the studio, man. The problem is our studio is so small that like it's hard to tell here in the on camera because it's a wide angle camera, but if I stretch my arm out and then my other arm, you can see here a little bit of Steve's noggin wasn't in the way. I can almost touch the other side of the studio. So the problem is we don't have anywhere to hang it because when we have camera guys in here on the back side, they're going to get snagged on the shed antler. So I have a spot over here above this deer head that I'm going to try and put him right there put the sign so it works. But I thought about making space on the outside to hang it on the side that when people come into the studio, they see that before they walk in. We're figuring it out. I got a lot of stuff to hang up.
We do.
And that's when the camera broke. A face only a mother can love. These are great.
Shut the hell up. My mom doesn't even love me.
So, man, there's a lot of things like happening right now. We picked Team Hang and Bang.
Yeah.
And that's like a weird thing. Like I kind of I love it and I hate it at the same time. And what I mean by I hate it is how come I didn't make the team? Like that stuff, like part of it sucks. It's like, well, we have a lot of really close friends that we didn't pick to be on Team Hang and Bang because we feel that they have something really good going already. And it's like to be on our team would be like a limiting move for a lot of that, where if you're not on a team, you have a lot more opportunity. And then a lot of it was just like demand. Like we had so many people apply that we had to just kind of like make painful sacrifices in certain places where like me and Austin Chandler were going through them one day. And I'm like, we're kind of arguing like, well, we can't have, part of it is we can't afford, because I want to be able to give the team like certain hats and shirts and different opportunities with our partners and just content opportunities and stuff like that. And part of it is like we can't afford the time and the money to provide it for a team of 100 people being working class and being small. So we're kind of up against a wall there. And then I'm like, do we even do this? Because we're going to upset listeners that I love, and that's, it's one of those weird things. But it's all good. We'll figure it out as we go.
It is all good. Just a small little shout out to the whole state of Pennsylvania and all the awesome hunters you got there. Pennsylvania, you're stepping up your game. Love seeing it. Love seeing those. Pennsylvania isn't really a sleeper state.
Well, but I'm ignoring what you're saying because I'm reading Tony Smith. It's cool. I want to be like Tony Smith. I don't feel like you're already like in the family.
Yeah,
it's
Tony,
one of those things.
Tony, you can spend the night at my house anytime you're in town. So
thanks, Sean.
Bro, you're in.
Congrats on the 300th episode. Appreciate that. Turkey plans, Josh Johnson asks. My turkey plans are kind of mixed up because of a baby being born in the middle of turkey season. I have 5th season tag in Illinois. My dad and my buddy Ingholm have 4th season. So I'm going to go I have tomorrow off. I'm going to set up a blind and throw all the decoys and stuff in the blind and get ready. And
hey, Kurt, hold on.
Run through. What's up?
I'm just putting two and two together. Do we both have the same season in the same county?
No, we have different counties. Remember, I went over this. with you.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, because all right. Just trying to create some drama.
Like you're trying to like start a competition with me?
No, I'm just saying, dude, me and you can hunt together for the first time.
Oh, I thought you were trying to like
No.
challenge me.
No, I'm not challenging
It's
you.
like you're about to catch these hands.
Bro, I'm trying to catch some spurs. I'm not trying to catch no hands, man.
About to catch these turkey hands, son.
I'm trying to catch a turkey leg, brother. Dude, man. Everybody's been so fired up about turkeys. I got a tag this year. I do want to kill a bird. If I don't, that's cool, but I do want to get out there and just experience it because, where we're at, and we've talked about it on the episode that we're in, it's either you grew up turkey hunting or you just didn't, and now you're kind of getting into it. So it's weird. Like every time we talk to guys from down south, they're like, turkey hunting's where it's at. Deer hunting's secondary. For us, around here, deer hunting's where it's at. Maybe it's because it's the quality of deer and the quality of turkey there. I don't know. I'm curious.
I'm not listening to anything you're saying. I'm just watching these comments because they're funny.
I'm watching you watch the comments.
Allison, are you guys okay? I'm worried about this is how we always get along. You know that. Enjoy the hunting becoming a daddy. Life changing in a good way. Yes, sir, Chris.
J Rip clearly has an Android. Bro, why don't you send some Apple emojis? Come on, step your game up.
Is that an Android emoji?
I have no clue, but I've never seen that emoji before in my life. Dude, that looks like an emoji from the video game Doom.
What
I'm looking at.
No idea.
Quake.
Hey, I got to add, I don't think we have 160s in Pittsburgh. That's funny, man.
Yeah. Hey,
I think we have to add like Doug's bird that he shot. Was it yesterday? Dude, my days are so mixed up. I'm so confused lately.
Yes, it was. Because what was yesterday was Wednesday. Is it Thursday today?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
then
Doug shot his bird.
It was Wednesday.
Called it in he had a Jake mounting, I almost said a doe. A Jake mounting a hen decoy, and he had it on a string, so he had like the Jake rocking up on the decoy. Mm-hmm. And he has it all on film. A Tom runs in. This is how much. See, Doug missed in Kansas, but comes home and muzzies of Tom in the neck. Not a decap, a muzzy. Necked him and dropped him. And the footage is cool. It's really good.
Doug's. I love Doug. He pulls off some amazing stuff sometimes.
I was surprised Doug missed in Kansas because Doug typically doesn't miss. Like at the shoot every year, Doug's that guy that's in that. So when we do the game knockout, we start at 20 yards, and you got to make it inside like a plate, and then we step back in 10-yard increments. Doug's always that dude that hits that 80, 90, 100-yard shoot down. So Doug's always in that mix. So for him to miss a bird at 20 yards, I'm like, whoa, dude, come on.
What my guess is if you've ever seen Doug in real life, his mustache is perfectly flat, like 0 degrees, as flat as the earth is. Perfectly flat.
Might be able to show a photo of it.
Yeah, pull it up.
Let me see if I can.
So his mustache is perfectly flat. Now, what I'm guessing happened is he caught a thorn, and it pulled like 9 hairs off and just creaked it to where he's 0.05 degrees flat, and that's what screwed him up. That's what I'm guessing happened because Doug's a no miss. So if Doug misses, something was off. And Kansas says they're flat, but I think Doug's mustache is flatter than Kansas. And the only thing flatter than Kansas is Doug's mustache and then the earth.
Yeah, we're showing a photo of Doug's mustache right now.
Are we really?
Yeah, you can't. Steve can't tell because I'm running all the stuff. But we figured, as you can see, like this mustache is it's got that nice red tint to it. He's got the smile lines around it that really adds into a lucky mustache there. And this thing really is the optimum type of mustache that you want if you want to kill things, whether that be a deer, it could be a turkey, it could be a squirrel, groundhog, chipmunk, hamster. It depends on really what you're going for. You can see he's got the red tint. It's kind of like the Dale Earnhardt, the Intimidator style mustaches is what we might call
His
this.
mustache is so good. Look at his cheek right there, like the wrinkle in his cheek.
We'll split that
bent
off there.
around it.
We'll spare the audience for that. But that's the mustache that you want when it comes to killing. Oh, man, this is great. Bill, this thing is beautiful. The cookie duster.
The old cookie duster, dude.
Too many mustache rides somebody has. Shit hurts, bro. Trust me. Oh, this is great. Our listeners are just as dumb as we are. This is
yeah, they
and
are.
that's a compliment. What else can we go through? Let's talk about his bird a little bit. There's this bird, and that thing is hanging on a nail, I might add. Doug commented in the comments on our live stream under our podcast name, Blessed.
Yeah, Doug, you idiot, get off the live stream. Friggin' moron. Dude, his mustache typed it for him.
So you can see, like, that thing's hanging on a nail, man. Is that not impressive?
Man,
Bullshit.
look at that
We
thing.
whooped his ass. I don't know. Replying to Tony. I'm missing that, like, when I'm watching the live stream. But there's that, his bird. We have to have another picture. He actually took some good pictures. This is like a he took like a self timer photo with that bird. It's a giant, man, for a turkey. You know what I'm saying? What are you looking at me all weird for?
Nothing, man. I'm just, dude.
We're trying to appreciate this bird right here.
I'm appreciating what you're doing, man. You're talking up his bird. I'm appreciating that.
Dang.
Yeah, Doug got it done and did it solo. He's killed quite a few birds. I'm proud of the dude, and I'm proud of Doug. He's a good dude. And
we're like commentating.
hey, man, you're just out here doing it, man. Look at that. Look at that guy. Anybody out there listening, send us your photos. Has your dad or mom killed a turkey with that caliber of mustache? Just throwing it out there, man. Send us pictures.
Sean
I would
Polk
love
ad,
to.
his decoy gets more tail than Steve. Damn.
Yeah, that is false. Hashtag last night. That's all I got to say about that.
Dude, I hope that poor woman is just watching this live stream. Just,
oh, God, I hope not. I want to see her again. That's a good photo. That's a self. Yeah, there's the Jake and
what you're seeing on my computer is delayed because it's a lot. There's a delay.
I know, but I'm just.
I
saying,
should tell you, but I'm
whatever.
running.
Just let me live in my moment. So he's got the DSD decoys he was talking about. One of the first times I'd ever seen a DSD decoy was it was a buck decoy, and that was when my car broke down and Clark Cummings had to tow my car, or it was a Jeep at the time, same Jeep I'm driving, had to tow it back home in the middle of, was it late October? Something like that?
Yeah,
2
it was
years
in
ago?
October because I was not far from you at the time.
Yeah, and I could not get my vehicle started, and Clark, we talked about it. I was like, dude, can you come jump me? Like, I cannot get my car started. I'm stuck at this gas station. He couldn't figure it out. I ended up hunting with him that night, and he pulled his trailer out, towed me home. That's how good of a guy Clark is, and I still got that video, funny enough, but he had the DSD decoy in the back there, and, dude, it looked good.
Dude, I'm loving the comments. People are just leaving. They're just... It's like you couldn't think. Like I always thought, like maybe we were too dumb to like actually like do anything like publicly, but then like all our listeners are just like, dude, right on board with our sense of humor, and I'm just like, cool, all right.
We've got a certain type of crowd.
I love it.
Love you guys.
So I'm seeing comments come in. We kind of have a delay.
Dude, I can read J Rip's accent. You know what I mean? When he types stuff, I can read his accent. That's how bad it is. I love you, J Rip.
This shit's great. All right, we got to add who Mr. Chandler killed a bird 3 days ago. This would be the third
Monday,
day of turkey
dude. That's
killing.
how he started his Monday.
Yeah, Chandler has an Android, which is why the photo doesn't look as high quality as it could if you would have took it with an iPhone.
Yeah.
But that guy, team captain on Hang and Bang. Look at that bird. Pretty good, pretty good. We got also. Let's talk about this. So that's an Android photo. Look at Ross killed a bird the following morning. Beautiful bird. Look at Ross is he not the best dude at taking like trophy photos? Ross is on that. He knows how to take a good quality photo.
If I ever get married, I want Ross to be the wedding photographer.
What? He's good at taking pictures of dead things.
Yeah, that marriage, dude, our love is already dead. If she's already said yes, that she's going to marry me, her ambitions, goals, anything about her is just dead. It's just, that's settling at that point.
Man, it's sad.
Whatever, I'm cool with it.
You're just like, okay, with a failed marriage.
Okay. Okay with a failed marriage.
Byron Horton's in the building, man. I got to hang out with Byron last weekend.
Really?
It feels longer than that, but
damn, dude. Did he invite you to his wedding?
I wouldn't go anyway. It's too far.
Yeah, I haven't gotten an invite either.
I don't want to go. I barely want to go to anyone's wedding. I didn't want to really attend my own wedding.
Yeah, just hey, tell me how it was.
Yeah, just give me an update.
Yeah, we'll just we'll do the paperwork. Right? Hey, honey, you let me know how it is. You go have fun with your friends and my family.
J Rip says coming at you from Chattanooga, Tennessee tonight, Steve.
I saw that you're at some barbecue joint with some lady, probably your wife. I don't know. Is her last name Rip too?
Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna tease something pretty hard right now. Steve's girl equals working class girl. Okay, so we filmed with Byron and Cody DeQuisto from Lone Wolf Custom Gear, and I was lucky enough to be a part of that. What Byron filmed, some of that film project. We have a pretty cool video coming on, and that's all I can say. I can't tease anything. I can't tell you like what type of video it is, but there's some cool stuff coming from there. It's if Orange County Choppers met Lone Wolf Custom Gear, that's what this video is, and that's a terrible tease because it has nothing. It doesn't even like give you any hints.
No. I'm excited about it. One of the funniest things is Cody DeQuisto is one of the most serious deer killers ever, and I am not. So
one of these comments just made me laugh.
The fact that we can still have a conversation is wild. Cody's a great
Scott
man.
Clark. How many times has Steve dumped beer on that soundboard?
The fact that I haven't been stabbed to death is will let you know 0.
Yeah. Scott, honestly, he has never spilt beer on it. The nice thing about it is I have it on risers over here on the side.
Yes.
So it sits up like that high off the table. So if someone does, unless they are like an asshole and they're like blink and hit the bottle, then there's no beer getting on. I'm reading comments as I'm conversating.
You're good, brother.
So you're cutting up tree stands. Yeah, and making choppers out of them, Jay.
Yeah. Stay tuned, man. We're going to make some awesome beer openers.
Yeah. Out of DeQuisto platform, just cracking beers.
Man, this is an original Lone Wolf.
Dude, it was cool, man. We got to spend some time at the DeQuisto's place and to see, like, behind the scenes of the Lone Wolf Custom Gear stuff. Like, I get to see some of the other, like, non-released, just experimental type platforms and stuff like that. It was really cool. It was one of those things, like me and Byron were standing there looking at all this, and we're like, doing film work for Lone Wolf Custom Gear and being in the videos, and Byron's filming it, and we kind of looked at each other like, this is fucking cool right now, but in 15 years, it's going to be way cooler.
Yeah.
It's like looking back, it's like, dude, we were there at like the beginning of it. We were in the video, like, we got to see behind the scenes stuff that nobody else gets to see. It was pretty trippy, man.
Well, by the way, Byron Horton is actually Byron Ferguson from the past.
Me and Cody call him Fergie now.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I feel bad. I called him Byron Ferguson on accident because I think when we were at Ohio, Ferguson was there and Byron. Like whose name is Byron other than Byron Horton and Byron Ferguson? Name me any other Byrons.
Pretty cool name.
It's a cool name, but because only 2 dudes have it.
Yeah, I don't know anybody else named
It's a really
Byron.
cool name. Like, name me one guy named Chevrolet Caprice.
Dude, I bet you I could go like There's
Yeah.
dudes named Chevrolet Caprice for sure.
That's a cool name.
You go to
'cause
where
the
you're
only
from.
other-
There's a dude named Chevrolet Caprice somewhere.
No, there's Buick LeSabre. He was a good dude. Dude, his mom was Chevrolet Nova. I don't know. Their dad was he was a cool dude. He wasn't around much. His name was probably Pontiac Fiero.
Nice.
Did I kill that joke? The joke was great, and then I just murdered it. It was not good.
Part of it was I wasn't like fully paying attention. You know what I mean?
Well, why would you pay attention when I'm talking? I don't say anything worth value.
I want to pay attention. I do. You know what I mean? Like I want to pay attention.
I don't want you to pay attention because I want to be able to say as stupid as stuff as I can and then get away with it.
No,
so
that's
the less you pay attention, the better it is for me.
It works in our favor and probably our podcast favor that like I have to run like this board of knobs and like just this other media stuff all in here because like that is true. Like there's things I miss and I'll go back and listen to podcasts and like sample them and I miss like some of your funny like like it might not be funny to me in the time because I'm like in focus mode, but like when I'm at work I'm like, okay, that's funny. Like I catch shit later.
Dude, so this is a little inside baseball here for you guys. Right before we're recording, when Kurt's setting everything up, especially if we get like something new where it's like, hey, we're gonna run this or run that, he'll be running it and conversating with us, but Kurt's not really there. So me and Eric get going, or me and Doug and Eric get going, we'll just be going wild, and we'll all be in stitches laughing, and we'll look at Kurt like, hey, what do you think? And he's busy screwing with something like, oh yeah, that's funny. Like, dude, it's not funny. We just talked about some really serious issues, bro. What? And he goes, oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just
That's what happens. And I'm like half paying attention now. I know Byron's like tuning in right now, so I'm gonna upload a photo for him that's gonna tease like what's coming with some video. I got some funny stuff.
it's fun. Yeah, this is Kurt right here. So when Kurt gets serious, we always screw with him, and then the only way to get his attention back, because we'll always have the microphones on, we'll just start like doing like that, chomping it, and see how he perked up. You see how he perked up.
It's a good way to get punched.
Yeah, because now you're starting to pay attention. You're like, dude, like we sit there doing that, and we'll be like 10 seconds. And we'll do that noise, and he's like, dude, I'm about to punch you right in the mouth.
I got one for Steve too that I'm gonna lay in here. So
Oh shit!
this is something kind of fun we did when we were filming. Byron, by the way, is a really good producer. Like I guess field producer might be the term. Me and Cody kind of like click with how we work together, and Byron clicks with how we click. So
Good.
it kind of works with that perfect like film aspect. So we're comfortable with Byron.
Yeah, check
So-
him out on Whitetail Experience if you want to get further in. The Whitetail Experience on YouTube. That's who we're talking about, is Byron Ferguson.
Scott Clark's
Byron
comments
Ferguson.
are great, dude.
What's he saying?
I'm waiting for that salt lamp to strike Steve down with a lightning bolt.
Okay, listen here, Canada. That doesn't happen in America. Why don't you go smoke a dart?
I'm missing these comments. Board of knobs. You mean the knob on your left? That's great. People are liking it too, liking this comment. Okay,
Dude,
so
your name is Jay. Name me one cool dude named Jay.
my brother-in-law is pretty cool.
Is his name Jay, or is Jay short for something?
Jason, Jay,
Oh, yeah, Jason. His name's Jason. Jay is just Jay.
whatever you want to do, man. So we connect with Byron like he makes us feel comfortable in front of the camera,
Yeah.
and then like our click goes. So what was I gonna overlay? Oh, I'll give this snippet here. And it's going to be kind of cut off, but the snippet's funnier that it's cut off. So this is part of a snippet of what we did for film. And I hope Byron's still tuning in because he will, I think, appreciate this photo for what it offers. And Steve, you can't really see it.
No, I can't.
But it's me sitting on a Lone Wolf custom gear stand, fishing on a pond with a beer in my hand.
The comments are coming in. So Scott said Jay Muse, and then Tony Smith said Jay from Jay and Silent Bob, which is Jason Muse. Okay.
Yep, that's a good. I like that one. Jay from Silent Bob. That's maybe the best one. All right, Byron.
Hey, Byron's here.
Byron's on board. Okay, So we have that photo. What else did we have? I got to see what else.
You said something about me.
Oh, this one's for
Please don't be
Steve.
oh, God.
Can you see that?
Yeah, dude. Funny story. Okay, you have to give me some background on that because I looked that up. I recognize what show that was, and I've got some info on that.
Yeah, so Cody had this sitting in his barn, just chilling there. And I'm like, what is that? I have to take a picture for Steve. And he goes, I just saw the WWF.
Yeah, the
and then he unfolded.
logo.
He goes, no, you got to see this. And he unfolded it. And I texted you, and you're like, someone had good tickets to a pay-per-view.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's literally all the information I have on it. He didn't say anything else about it.
You have no... Okay, so if you're going to get... if you're looking at this right now, when you see those seats, typically when you get tickets to a pay-per-view, if you're on that lower level where they put seats out, you get those chairs as a commemorative item.
When you what?
If you're like the first 5-10 rows at a lot of these venues, you get to take that chair home. So like if you go to like SummerSlam or something like that, they used to do that shit back in the day. That pay-per-view was in Milwaukee, where they're from, and that was the first time
You know that?
Yes.
How-
I know because that's the No Way Out 2000.
So you know that pay-per-view is from Milwaukee by looking at that chair.
I recognized the logo, and the reason why I did, it was because I went back and looked at it. That pay-per-view, and correct me if I'm wrong, but that was the first time that the NWO... All right, so...
You don't got to get all in that detail, man.
That is one of the first times that the NWO, when Hogan was a bad guy, Hulk Hogan, appeared in WWF. After WWF bought WCW, everybody ate out their contracts because...
I'm laughing at the comments.
Turner, dude, TNT was not smart with... Ted Turner did not know how to run a wrestling promotion. Yes, it was good, but you pay wrestlers too much. There's a whole thing. Anyway, that's a very, very infamous pay-per-view, and...
What's that chair worth?
Dude, you could get some guy to pay $3,000 for that chair.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not bullshitting you, because that's the first time that Hulk Hogan showed up. That's the first time the NWO showed up in WWF. He could probably get more than $3,000. Someone would pay money for that. If I had $4,000, I would give Cody that for that chair because of how special that was.
That's great.
I'm not bullshit. That's why, when you sent that, I looked at it and I go, wait a minute. I remember that logo because
I love that you know all this about that chair, but I'm going to transition for the live.
Oh, that's fine, man.
And I'm going to just put this up there because this is the cover art now of our episode 300. Mm-hmm. And we put that out as the time of this live feed. We put it out yesterday. God damn, it feels like a week ago. That's how off the charts I am right now. Man, it's funny. I'm trying to read these comments, but you can't shoot a deer out of the WWF chair. I'm like, seltzer ass.
Yeah, I would not disrespect that chair because that was a huge show, and I'm not going to kill a huge deer out of it. So move around.
Cool if you did, though.
That would be cool.
What if Cody made you a Lone Wolf custom gear stand with the seat of that as the seat of a tree stand?
Oh, dude, I'd only shoot booners or nothing else.
Be cool, man.
That would be cool, man.
But here's the thanks, Trevor. This is the cover art for episode 300 we did with Cody. It was a almost 3-hour episode, and it's one of those episodes where you can get your laughs, you can get your information all in the same episode. And yes, I do have pregnancy brain. Thank you.
You have one pregnancy brain.
But yeah, there's the cover art. We're kind of spacing, man. Are we losing it right now? Is it time to end it? Steve is bringing that to his ground pond. I know nothing about wrestling, but I love Steve's passion for it. Get that into deer hunting, bro.
I'm working on
Phil
it, dude.
Murray. So on to straight man news. How are the food plots coming along? No food plots yet.
Thanks, Heath. I used to work with Heath.
No,
I'm gonna whoop his ass one day. Food plots, man, dude. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last year.
I'm probably not gonna plant until fall this year. I might throw some clover down, turn the ground up, put some clover in, but
I might have had a nice conversation with Ross and Austin about doubling up on a food plot.
But you hunt private ground. You don't have the best food plots on your private ground.
Yeah, I got permission, which means I have. I'm like, hey, can I hunt your ground? Oh yeah, so I'll allow $4,000 for fucking beans and.
You mind if I put 3 acres of standing beans in and not have anyone harvest them?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing, but I was kind of curious about putting in something that will last for the summer to bring them in, and then having a fall mix. So that's something I'm weighing out. If I got to do it soon, I'm gonna get my ass on it and go plant that sumbitch. But yeah, dude, I love planting that plot last year. It was a fun time. Planting some food plots is kind of fun.
It is fun, even on like a basic level. If you're just like turning up, like doing it all by hand, and like you're not acting like you're knowledgeable and doing all this food plot stuff. You're just doing it. It is still fun. Scott Clark, Turkey Time Boys followed up with Spring Bear. Spring Bear, dude, is something I've been thinking about a lot lately. It's something that's always it's not like top 3 on my bucket list, but it's in the top 5. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's in there. Like it's in the realm of soon I'm going to be like, it's spring bear year. Let's do that. Or it's black bear year, I guess I should say.
Well, not this year, but next year. Let's go up to Scott's house and stay there, and then he'll take us to kill a bear.
Yeah, I want 5-star accommodations. You know, I want to go to a grocery store and be able to pick out whatever I want.
Pickled pig's feet.
Yeah. So back, fun story. Scott Clark has been a listener of ours for a long time and a friend. And the first year we podcasted, like within the first probably 50 episodes, it was the morning podcast.
It was the morning podcast that we did. We drank coffee on that. It was around Memorial Day.
We did we podcasted in the studio at like 8 a.m. Scott Clark owns a grocery store. We called the grocery store and like asked if they carried pickled
because he told us he goes, hey, call the meat produce department. And dude, this is a conversation I will never forget. He goes, because we always heard the saying every Canadian is polite. That might have been, we got to find that episode and bring it up, because when we called that dude,
well, he was working, so he had to answer.
The guy was working in the meat department. He's like, hi, and he goes, hi, welcome to so-and-so grocery store. Can I help you? And I think you asked for pickled venison. Or was it pickled pig's feet?
I don't know.
But the guy was so nice about it. Like, you know where I can find it? He goes, no. He's like, let me think about it. It's just so nice. And then we had to break it up. Like, dude, we're kidding with you. Can you please pass this on to Scott? He told us to call you. Yeah, no problem. Like, the dude wasn't even pissed off that we were screwing with him, man. It's just, that was a fun episode. I want to go back and find that one.
Yeah, it was probably like, I don't know. I had to suspect it's like near the 50s. I could pull it up, but I just don't want to run all that.
Oh, damn.
It was early on. Real early. That shows how long Scott's been kind of like paying attention to what we're doing, which is really cool of him.
The 70s. I was like, yeah, it's probably like in the 120s, but man, we've done a lot of episodes. 300 plus.
100.
300. We have, not that we've been in this room 300 times. I mean, we probably have, but
technically we've done over 300 episodes.
Isn't that insane to think about? Yeah. And everybody's been here.
It's over 300 hours of talking, dude. If you think about it, like if you're like, hey, how many hours do you think you've talked?
In my life?
Well, yeah.
How long have I been born when I was first able to talk? Give it like 6 hours.
I bet you learned how to talk at like 3 months.
Oh, dude, I was a colicky baby. Really, I was. I was a bad kid. I was a bad kid growing up.
Where to hunt
colicky
is
baby.
In the house. Yeah, well, like where to hunt. Our boy Eric. What else have you done 300 of?
Probably not push-ups.
No, probably not.
Hey, huh? I guarantee I've eaten over 300 ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I bet you've done 3. Yeah.
I've probably had 300 bratwurst. I know I've had way more than 300 hot dogs because when I was 12, I had an idea to do 300 a hot dog a day.
Let's break it down though into like just a basic level of conversation. Like 300 hours we've done. Wow, man, I wish I could remember. It was last year around ATA. I calculated we did. I don't know how many episodes, 72 episodes or something stupid.
Well, but that's not saying that you're saying every podcast is exactly an hour.
Yeah, but it's more, normally now they're more. Like trade show, no, they're a little shorter, but I calculated it was like an absurd amount. Then, that was a year ago, I calculated you could listen to our podcast for 3 weeks straight, for 8 hours a day in a 40-hour work week type thing for like almost a month. You could listen to us for a month straight while you worked from the time you clocked in, turned us on, clocked out, shut it off. Same thing the next day for a month. It was a little more than a month. It's way more than that now.
That's heavy.
That's offensive
That's
to people's ears.
Oh, man.
Like, think about just how many hours of blabbering bullshit, mild information, and hopefully some laughs.
I don't want to bring this up, but we have an audience right now. Are we the mixtape SoundCloud rappers?
Dude, we're the hunting podcast SoundCloud rappers right now. That's probably a bad thing, but
check my mixtape, bro.
Dude, we should do a whole podcast in autotune.
I'm totally down with that, dude.
Where to Hunt says like 3,000 bush lights.
Hey, you know what? We thought about calculating how many beers. I thought about one at the gas station today. I'm like, hey, we're going to do one podcast. A 30 rack of beer is basically what we went through.
Last year we averaged, we're kind of doing a podcast right now, like calculating some of the lives we've done. We did last year I calculated, it was in like a 2-month span. I was trying to really keep track like how many beers we went through during a podcast, and it was like 7.2 beers per person per podcast in an hour-long podcast. That was like I think 2-month span. I kind of like averaged that.
Oh yeah, that's
not
not
it slowed
good.
down, but
That's not good.
I'm drinking beer and burping as I'm talking about it. It slows down at times and turns up at times. It just depends. Where to Hunt wants a call-in number. Yeah, we could do it, but nah, we can't do it.
Nah.
We can't. We could, but I'm rocking my setup through my phone.
Yeah, don't know how we'd pull that off.
I'm trying to like listen or I'm trying to catch all these comments.
Yeah, because it's weird because with what we got going on, we're trying to keep up with as many. Like, if we're just not reading your shit, it's not because we are ignoring it. It's because we just
I want to
can't
see
it
the
right
live feed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see the I'm trying to get it figured out. But you can probably see it in the screen up above me here. My computer is like due for a bunch of updates.
Negative, so. Nancy. I just see two ugly guys in a screen.
Where to Hunt? I know how to do it, brother. I just gotta. I'm on my own phone, and I love your reference to that song. That's fun. I've only listened to you for 5 minutes, and all I've learned is that I need more beer. Thank you, David.
Thanks, Dave. Congratulations.
You caught us at a bad time. Like,
this is his first time. He's like,
not
hey.
me, man. It's not me.
He's like, oh, what's this working class bow hunter all about? And then he checks us out, and he's like, oh, dude, these guys are a bunch of drunk
These guys
dummies.
suck. No, we've been live streaming for a minute now.
Yeah, we have.
Man, I wish I could go through and see the rest of the. I just zoomed in on my face. There we are out. Positive side is we can all see it is live here. That's right, Jay. That's right.
Attaboy.
I bet you. I wonder if I could.
Kurt, you might have to rock this solo for a minute, bro.
You're about to go take a pee, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you got me dirty, huh?
Man, dude, we got this thing rocking and rolling, and I'm super happy that we did.
We're here doing a live podcast, and you're about to.
I think we've been doing it for like an hour and a half.
No,
4 hours.
That's an exaggeration.
Look at you. Dude, you look good on that computer.
I'm trying to pull up the comments here so I can see it. We're about to close her out anyway, I think, but We're really trying.
This is fun, man. I like this, dude. This is the first time you get to do a live, and you don't have to hold a camera, hold a phone.
That is nice, man. It feels good to just talk into the.
That's probably why it feels like a podcast, because you don't actually have to be filming everybody and flipping back and forth. Man, look at that ugly mug.
That is true.
God.
Got to get a bucket for the studio for pissing. We just need to drill a hole in the wall and put a funnel in right here and funnel it all.
Did our boy Craig Easley not have that? Dude, he had an oil drain pan, and he had that tapped
in
into the
garage,
wall.
Yeah,
and he had it in his garage. It was a great move. Outstanding move.
One of the best.
Matter of fact, top 5 moves of all time.
Oh, no, I can't see the comments.
Man.
This needs to happen more often. No, it will. We're going to do these lives more often. I think the plan is we're going to do live podcasts in general more often. Be one of those things where we can do this type of setup and live stream it just like this. Steve, are you going to wear out your zipper before you catch it? I got to not read comments before I read them.
Am I going to wear my zipper or what? No. My zipper's American made. It will never be
Oh,
worn
dude, this
out.
is a great comment. Love to hear all the shit talking Sam throws at Steve on the way to the pisser. That might be the best comment ever laid out on podcast.
Oh, no, you haven't seen Pregnant Sam when I'm standing too close to her.
That is
in general. Just, it's hilarious. Who said that?
Judd. I wish I could see these comments on here. I got to figure it out to where I can here. Oh.
I guarantee she's not listening, because if she would have heard that, she would have came in here and talked some shit.
No, she knows. She's probably like, idiots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see.
Oh shit! I think I hear
her. She's D-Rock. D-Rock's in the house.
D-Rock.
Allison is like so approved of that. That's hilarious.
That's my D-Rock, my homie.
This is fun, man. Go pee real quick. I'll hold the fort down.
Yeah, okay.
I'll hold the fort down. Should I just put up a photo of Doug's mustache again real quick?
Do it.
I should I'm gonna find an embarrassing photo of Steve. What's that?
Steve's pee break is brought to you by Doug's mustache.
Oh man, I love that. Let me find it. Here, you know what I'll do? I'll put it in the corner. We're gonna make this pee break of Steve's brought to you by Doug's mustache. And if that makes you feel weird, it's kind of cutting off my head a little. But that's okay, because that's what we do. We get you out of your comfort zone here on the podcast. And I realized how weird that actually is. But Steve is a different cat. Kurt, you got to find a way to fuck with him when he comes back. All right, help me think of something real quick. All right, Steve's gone. Time to get something done. Ask me questions or something. All right, how can we mess with Steve? Quick, while he's gone, log into his Tinder. They took his phone. Chester, child molester. That's dirty, DM, Daniel Matthews. All right. I've got a bit of Steve getting tased. We could put it up. I can't spit in his beer. That is dirty, man. That is dirty. Can't do these too often. Love the BS sessions. Thanks, Tony. What else? What else could we do? Let me see what else I could throw on here. Something. What could this episode be brought to you by? We could do this. We could show you that Steve smiles with his eyes. You see that photo? We're all kind of smiling with our eyes right there. That's dirty. Pull the chair out. I could. Should I just fold the chair up and just watch how he reacts? Hold on. I guarantee he'll be like all awkward about it. Like trying like just he'll hit like the table and like cut us off the live. Just turn his mic. Oh, that's a good idea. All right, I just did that. Who just said that? Tom. I just did that. Mama Bear is in the house. She's out in the living. Oh, she's listening from the living room. She just added in. That's funny. Sam, you want to come in here and show the belly off? She said no. You might as well. She won't come in, so you guys are going to have to convince her. Say, dude, you won't believe. Oh, okay. I like that. Where to hunt. Jack, we got you, man. We already did it. You're back. People are trying to get Sam to come in here.
Yeah, she won't come in.
You got the chair?
I do.
Don't hit the table. I don't want to have to stab you.
Ding, ding.
All right, Steve's back.
We're back. Oh, yeah. Check. Hello.
Would you fuck up your mic cord?
No. Just not on.
What?
Yeah, I'm just not on right now.
Did you bump it on your way out?
No. Did not. Check. 1, 2. I'm not here anymore.
Dude, come on, man. You bumped it on your way out and you went to pee, I think.
Dude, I knew it, man. Because I looked at you, you had to keep smiling. Hey, Kurt, your smile gives you away every time.
The people did it, not me, man.
They were like, oh, screw this mic.
Can I smack you on live? I don't know why. I just got that urge. I just felt that in my inner soul. Nah, I can't because you let me do it's too easy.
It's too easy. There's Kurt like, oh, man, I'm going to shoot 150.
I just love that immediately everyone just starts shitting on you.
As soon as I left, like, I wouldn't see it. Like, I wouldn't come back and see this. Like, yo, dude, I'm going to look each and every one of you up.
Like, look at this is just the 4 comments I can see. Classic Steve fucking shit up. Hello. What the fuck, Steve, you clumsy bastard? Come on, Steve.
Did I actually bump the microphone on the way out?
No, I was like, hey, how can I mess with him when he comes back? They're like, mute his mic.
Dude, you guys are, hey, all you listeners, you guys are some assholes. So just know that. If Kurt left, yeah, right. Stop trying to save yourself.
Let Sam smack him, someone said.
No.
Sam, get in here and smack Steve.
Imagine she smacks me and then your baby's born. It's like, Daddy.
We'd have done the same if Kurt left. That's true. Thing is, Steve wouldn't know how to mute my mic, so that's advantages of being the boss.
Dude, I would be like a 5-year-old. They just start pressing buttons.
Dude, so you start turning all the knobs to the right. Well, we're kind of like overall the hunting talk. We're kind of just bullshitting for the last 20 minutes. Steve, are you gonna kill a bird?
Doug says there's a possibility that yes.
Like, I want like a detailed breakdown.
I'm gonna go out to around where I'm gonna hunt, probably week before, just kind of hear where the birds are. If there's anything, just try to pick up. I got a couple of neighbors that are some buddies out there, and just see if they're hearing any birds or what they're hearing. I'm going to do a little bit of scouting because I actually want to kill a turkey this year. I'm going to put a little more effort into it because, to me, this next deer season is going to be it's going to be not like a challenge, but more of a challenge for myself because I have some goals that I want to do, but I want to start out turkey season with
Sorry, I'm listening.
No, you're good. And this is kind of serious, and everybody can give me shit about it, but I do want to be able to get on a bird and kill it, and just have my confidence rolling into deer season to where I'd be like, maybe holler at Tank and see what me and Tank can go out and possibly scout some public land deer, put one on the ground, and then really hustle for another one. So I've got some ideas going. This turkey season, I really want it to be successful just to help me have that confidence when I go in the deer woods this year.
I didn't listen to a goddamn thing you just said, but what's up, Zach Foster? He's fishing for. I'm just kidding, dude.
Damn,
give me some nuts. I was listening. I had to fuck
on
with
one, man.
You like that?
Yeah.
Zach Foster said he's fishing for a record crappie. What's up, Zach? Zach's too good to podcast with us, but that's fine.
Is Zach the guy with a hot girlfriend? Zach, answer if he...
Only dudes I know are guys with hot girlfriends, except for you, man, so...
Dude, Doug doesn't have a girlfriend. What the fuck?
Yeah, but he has the mustache. By the way, I just want you know when you were talking the whole time, I put Doug's mustache up on the screen. Which is wild.
I saw that on your phone. I'm like, what is this dude doing? Dude, you need to just Photoshop his mustache and that square on my face.
We are rooting for you.
I would like to kill a bird, dude. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think it would be really cool. It'd be really good for you. Birds are hard to kill with a bow. You got to hit the sweet spot, man.
Yeah, I know.
I think people underestimate how hard turkeys can be. They're almost so dumb they're difficult to hunt at times.
Hey, do you think that's why?
Cross the fence, bro. Just get over the fence and I can shoot you. But they're almost just too I would say like instinctual, but is that a word? But it doesn't really like make sense.
I mean, you said it correctly, so yeah, it has to be a word.
You want to get to the hen, but you won't cross the fence to get to the hen, but you're going to sit there hung up for a half hour instead. You know what I mean? Like that's like they're so dumb sometimes that you can't kill them.
You know, but us as dudes are like that too, because like you might have a chick that's like, you know, DTD or DTF, you know, one of the two, and man, you might be on the fence about it. That's literally what on the fence means, man. Wow, I just put that together.
You know, honestly,
I'm about as dumb as these turkeys you're talking about, man.
I just had a pretty hard realization as well.
Did you really pick that? Because I said that, and it seemed like you weren't just playing it.
No, like I'm gonna like
you really picked it up too.
I mean, I get what it on the fence means. Just like you could be on either side of it, but
no, on the fences you're a turkey.
No, in your instance, on the fence it'd be like you want to cross it, but you're just like I can't get around this damn fence.
No, bro, I'm on
It'd
the
be
fence
like if I gave you an option between a green Skittle and a red Skittle, and you're like, man, I want that red Skittle, but I'm not going to step over that line to get that red Skittle. Like, if you really want the red Skittle, you just eat the red Skittle.
I mean, do you have Skittles?
Zach's old lady is flattered, he said.
Well, tell her to send me pictures.
Put out a full strip stom, and they can see if they will find a way across that fence. Yep. Yes, sir. They will.
Yeah.
I love how we have 287 comments and 3,000 people reached on this, and there's 5 shares.
Who was sharing this?
OnlyFans Steve.
Damn.
Damn. D-Rock coming in.
He adds joking like he has to clarify.
Joking, yeah, right.
And here comes the likes on his comment. This is great. This is entertaining. We'll just focus on Steve for a while.
All right, or don't.
Hey, you should chug a beer for the people.
For the people?
Yeah, dude. I mean, what are you gonna let everybody down?
Mm-hmm. Convenient. We have these bush lights here. Hold on.
My boy Corson's in here. Thanks, buddy, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, Zach Corson's the guy with the hot girlfriend. Okay, never mind. It's not Carlson.
Oh, man.
That's who it is.
And that's
my bad. No, not Foster. It's Carlson.
That's sad. This is funny, man. No, Tom, you can't shotgun it because you'll spill beer on the mixer.
No, I'm kidding.
Dude, you know what we should do?
I'm kidding. Both those dudes have hot girlfriends. I've creeped them both on Facebook.
Those are probably facts. We need to have Corson in here because he knows about hunting. Because Corson used to be when me and my dad lived together. Corson was at my place all the time, my dad and I's place, and got to see both our collections together, like all the deer heads. So he like knows about hunting. He's not a hunter, so he kind of gets it. He would be a good guy to have in on the podcast as a non-hunter interview.
So after I met you, like the second time I ever met you was the first time I met Corson. He was in your garage leaning on a ladder. Yeah.
Here. Yeah, that was early. But I've lived here for 6 years. I lived in Sherrard for 6 years.
Dude, I came over here when you bought this house less than a year ago.
Yeah.
No, it has not been 6 years.
Yeah, I've
5
lived
years,
in Sherrard for 6 years, yeah.
All right, I'm going to shotgun this beer, not because you guys want me to, but because...
you can't shotgun it. You got to chug it. You can vent it, though.
I'm going to vent it. I'm going to do this because, not because you guys want me to, but because...
Hold on. So, shout out someone that's chasing a turkey this weekend. That's who Steve will drink this beer for.
All right, yeah. Let's get it.
I can't believe it's like this late on a freaking Thursday night, and there's enough people in here that are like interacting. Okay, well, Steve, once I see I'm chasing a turkey this weekend, Steve will chug this beer.
Yeah.
Oh, I still got this Blue Moon.
Some wild stories.
I accidentally drank it.
Here, you want a
Hand
bush
me that
light?
other. Oh no, I got one right here.
I got you a bush right, brother.
No, I got one of these fancy ones.
You're on one. I want one.
This is my last one.
The modern assassin. I'm sure he's chasing something.
Yeah, that dude's got to be after. Is
Garrett-
he in here?
No, D-Rock just said. Do
Yeah,
I
but
need
he's
to
not
come
in
up
here.
and drive his ass home? Judd, where do you live, brother? Yes.
Yeah, you probably should.
Dude, he's driving for Lyft.
Sam don't want him staying on the couch.
Hell
My couch. I've been crushing my couch for 3 days. Last thing I want is Steve's sleep slime all over it.
No. I'm chasing.
If my wife is listening, she's chuckling.
But Allison is this. Who's Allison? I know like one Allison, and she's a flake. All right, scroll down. Let's see them.
Chasing birds in Texas. You got to do one for David.
Steve Mo, what's up? Derek. Oh, Derek Batten. Hey, brother, I need to talk to you about a brand new truck.
Bill's
Holler
chasing
at me.
turkeys Monday in Illinois. Bill. All right, you got to do it for David. David Britt.
Do it for David.
Yeah.
All right, David Britt. This for you, homeboy.
Don't call him homeboy. Just respect the man and drink the beer.
All right, homie. Then call him boy. All right, bottoms up.
I wish that mic. Hey, I'll turn the mic up so you guys can hear him glug. Oh, that's a good one, man. Good job. Holy smokes. How was that?
Who's got the bail money to bail me out of jail tonight?
Yeah.
No, because I'm going to fight you right now, and the cops are going to get called. What's up, bro?
That was pretty impressive, man.
That's the only thing I can do well is drink beer, and I don't even do that well.
The only dudes that drink beer that well are guys that hunt out of ladder stands.
Dude, I'm telling you, 13-foot ladder stands are bust. Homie, if you're not killing deer out of ladder stands, you're wasting your time. That's all I'm saying.
Oddly, one of my favorite Steve memories. Look at those power lips.
Who said that?
Billy Johnson.
Hey, didn't he quit bow hunting, or was that his twin brother?
Yeah, it was both of them, actually.
They both suck.
Impressive, someone added.
Oh, that's
This
Bill.
is this
Bill,
is incredible.
Bill lives in Michigan. Of course,
This is
anything
incredible.
that anybody does is impressive.
I heard that's Daniel Matthews in here just shitting on you, man.
Hey, Dan, where's my new elite hats? That's all I got to ask. You know what you don't do well? You don't get me, Kurt, Eric, Doug, elite hats. You don't do that well. I'll chug a beer. Dan, I'll tell you this. If you can get some us elite swag, I will chug a beer right now. I will chug another beer right now if you can get us some elite swag. That's what I do well. I bargain well. You see the things I do for you guys? Kurt, well, you're over here slaving away for 15 hours a day on the grinding on the podcast. I'm out here drinking beers trying to get us stuff.
Yeah, man, I
That's
appreciate
what
that, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, you really should.
I really appreciate
You
that.
really should. You should appreciate the hurting I do from drinking like 4 beers. We're out here
As
about
long
ready
as
to
I
have a
get to
baby.
punch your legs, slap you in the face every once in a while, and make you chug beers, that's enough payment for me.
I forgot I got a bruise I got to show you.
Is it bad?
Dude, my legs swelled
What-
up more
what-
than it bruised.
Why don't you explain to the people?
All right. So, our homie D-Rock's in the in here. They wanted to have Ross and Austin on to have a really good podcast. I happened to be in the room, so you can imagine how that went. I got a little drunk, talked a little shit, and got my leg punched hard as shit. That's the hardest you've ever punched my legs, by the way.
Yeah, D-Rock, it is from the recording. And yes, I did.
And my shit swelled up like a balloon. Here, I'll show you. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, it's still bruised. Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah, that baby's still bruised.
Hey,
right
by the way,
there.
I want to add in here quick before it goes away. If you let him slap you, I'll drop you another Elite hoodie. Daniel, if I slap him, you got to send 3 Elite hoodies. If more people want me to slap Steve to have Daniel send us 3 Elite hoodies, I'll slap the shit out of the
Wait,
Steve
I
right
need
now.
a hat out of this.
And a hat. We'll
Can I
you
get a hat? Can I get 2 hats?
We'll continue your story about why I punched you.
So, yeah, Ross and Austin are the Mile Time Club. Really great interviews. Well, I got a little sauced and ruined it. And Man, you might have to pay attention to that episode. Check out East Coast.
You're fucked, dude. Daniel said done. I'm about to slap you after this.
Out of here.
Yep. And a patch hat.
And a patch hat. Yeah, a patch hat.
Get into your story before I slap you. So,
what are you gonna do? Slap me and then slap me?
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you,
dude. I don't blame you, dude. You've had a couple blue moons. You're getting rowdy. You're not even a father yet, and you're already a pathetic drunk.
I gotta get out of my system. Tell the story, dude.
That's all I know about the story. So I ruined dude. One of the most pissed off people was because I talked to D-Rock the next day. Austin was cool. Ross was like, man, that shit was shitty. You're an asshole. I was having a good time. I guess everybody else could have got on board and rode the train I was on. But yeah, check out that podcast, East Coast Bow Hunting Podcast. If you think I'm a dick.
It'll be out next week.
Is that when it's coming out?
Perfect timing. Perfect timing for this live. All right, can I slap you now? Am I allowed to?
I will let you get 2 slaps.
2?
1, so Dan actually sends us some cool shit. I want a shirt signed by Jeff Southall, just saying. And 2, I will let you slap me for the elite gear, and then you can slap me for that fuck up that I did.
I already punched you for that. That was fair.
But this is for the people.
All right. I'm trying to see who's in here watching. Okay, there's a little boost. All right, there's more people watching now. All right, Steve, push. You're good at the mic. Take your headphones off though. Put them right here. I feel like I should be nice, but I knock you out on live. It'd be way funny. You gotta get away.
You gotta
from
wake
the
me
mic.
up in time for work.
Oh, dude, I will for sure.
Right, you're an asshole. You wouldn't.
I'm gonna feel bad about this. All right, let me.
Hey, you're saving this live, right? So it's documented, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm trying, people. A third time for the vets. Oh damn.
Oh come on. That's a great idea. Leave a well.
This is dirty.
Just knock him out. Oh, dude, no, don't read that comment.
Oh, dude.
Oh, shit. Dude.
If Daniel's serious, I will knock you unconscious right now for elite.
For the homies, dude, a 33 is going out for somebody.
Wait, where's Sam? Sam, get the phone out. Oh, man, this is great. There's a ton of people in here. Dude, our boost just went up. All right. We'll get you in. I want you, like, right here. That way I don't hit my head or my elbow on
the... Knock him out for a bow.
All right. I'm not going to knock him out. I'm going to give him a good stern. Is that cool? Are you ready? The people want it, man.
Make it look good.
The people want it more than I want it.
Make it look good.
What are you testing? Patrick.
Oh, my God.
All right, ready?
Patrick, you should have been here.
Right, you better turn your hat backwards.
I was about to say, yeah, don't let Big Time get here.
All right.
Slap free head.
You guys ready? I can't watch unless he's hammered and standing too close to me. All right.
Come on, Sam.
All right, you gotta put your head right here because I gotta come down from the top
You really gotta drop 5 like that.
I gotta move the coyote hide out of respect. Ready? I need to turn it. You ready? Oh man, I feel bad already. I don't want to. All right, ready? Oh, I felt bad already. Are you okay?
I don't know, am I?
Yeah, you're still awake.
All right, get one
I
more.
didn't hit that. Okay.
One more for the vets and everybody else.
Makes me feel like I should hit you harder. All right, ready?
For the National Guard vets.
Ready? That was all hand. That's all we need. Classic. I feel guilty as fuck.
Bro, I didn't feel nothing, pussy.
Damn, I felt that through the phone. Not solid and not weak. Put some stank on it. People want me to hurt you. I'm just trying to get you a respectful slap. I'm trying to watch it now because it's so delayed. I'm trying to watch it in the phone.
Shit, here we go.
We'll see. All right, I moved the coyote hide out of pure respect.
This is the first one.
Oh, that looked rough.
That was some solid connection. Was that the second one?
I don't know. I haven't been watching.
Yeah,
the
it
the
totally
feed.
was. That was the second one. Oh my god. Yeah, it totally was.
People like that too much. No, we're not slapping each other. Anything for Elite Gear. Entire half of his face is red. Dude, let me see your face. Oh, my bad, dude. You're good.
Is it?
You look pretty good, though, actually. Yeah. I feel bad. My middle finger. Dude, I have slapped you upside the face. I don't know how many times during the duration of this podcast, and you're just like, no, yeah, it's cool. Like, if it's video.
Dude, all right, yeah. No, so when we filmed...
If it's not borderline felony assault, then it doesn't count.
Dude, so when we...
Here's
Oh, shit. Hey, this shit's starting to swell up because, like, I'm talking. I'm like...
The thing with the podcast is Steve will do anything if it's filmed. Like if we're filming, Steve's like, if it's you're gonna keep this. This was filmed. Do it, dude. Do it. I don't care.
I'm keeping it to take to Vince McMahon, so I'll be like,
Like,
yo,
dude,
like I
we're
can take fucking bumps, bro.
Like, dude, we're gonna whip these ninja stars at you. You gonna film it? If you're gonna film it, yeah, throw them at me, dude. Throw them at me. Like that's you. The entire 4.5, almost, a little over 4 years of this podcast. Not quite 4.5. I feel really bad now. But the people wanted it, so.
Who gives a shit?
Hey, we're
dude?
about to get some hoodies and a couple hats out of this.
I know.
Is that worth it?
Well, fuck yeah, it is, dude. So the only thing that's happening right now, like, I feel like behind my molars right here.
You told me to slap you again.
Yeah, no, I'm saying. Like, it feels like something's crumping up. Like, I got, like, peanut butter up there. I'm like, oh, no, it's just starting to swell.
Peanut butter.
All right, so here's
Let's
a
talk
funny
hunting,
story.
man. Anybody want to talk hunting?
No, I want to tell a funny story about when we were filming. One of the first times we met with Jordan, we were filming videos for...
Just promo videos.
It was promo videos, and we were right outside about a year ago. I did the worm. I can still do the worm, ladies. And you hear Sam laughing out there. So they're laughing. I did the worm, and we were shooting some bows, and something just came up. It's like, dude, do you want to do a slap video? I go, okay, fine. The slap video turns out Jordan's camera, he can do 3 versions of slow motion. Problem is you have to do 1 take each. So,
well, it's like the slower it goes, the limited amount of time you have to do the take.
So it was like, all right, if you want to slap Steve, it has to be
And it's so slow that
takes.
like you can see Steve's individual hairs flap up
Yeah.
and fall back down on his Kentucky mud flap when his head turns.
So if you see that video where I get slapped, I had to get slapped 3 separate times. And Kurt's like, the same thing you were like there. I was like, dude, how hard do you want to slap me? And I just, same thing like I told him. I'm like, dude, make it look good. We're on camera. Make it look good.
There's something said, like, because I, used to ride BMX, and when I would do, like, a certain trick, I'd be like, make sure you get it, because if I eat shit, I want to have it on film.
Yeah.
It's kind of good that, like, I feel like you're, like, on the podcast, I might be sitting with Cody DeQuisto, which you held your own with Cody on the last podcast as far as, like, conversation-wise, but, like, I feel where... When we're conversating, where you lie as far as, like, you're not the deer hunter that's, like, not yet anyway. You might be eventually. You're the camaraderie deer camp deer hunter, which is 100% fine.
I'm that guy that you're like, when you're in the position and you might be in the position where you go, hey, I'm coming to deer camp, but I'm bringing so-and-so. I'm so-and-so.
Well, What I was getting to, though, is, like, I feel like when we go to ATA and all that, like, oh, I'm going to fuck up and, like, not be as serious and, like, maybe cause Kurt more of a burden as far as, like, business sense and, like, show flow is concerned. But my legs and my cheeks are going to pay for it later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. Especially
like, you're just like, I deserve to be punching the legs because that's just, like, that's what I do.
Yeah, when we go to ATA and I have to
I'm half kidding, but you're just like, oh, yeah, yeah, for sure.
because did you not, all right, so I don't know how many people we've talked about it before, but yeah, I boxed Big Mike in a backyard.
That's kind of like Exhibit A on the whole thing.
I did what I had to do for my boys, so it's just it's one of them things, man. Physical pain worth longevity. Where you at?
Let's do. I appreciate that. Let's close out this live. Let's close out with a couple of things. One, what I want to do is thank everyone for supporting us on 300 episodes. That is incredible. I can't believe we made it 300 episodes. Episode 1 was me and Steve sitting there. I think our intro song was Charlie Daniels' Long-Haired Country Boy or something.
I'm pretty sure it was like the first
and
four.
like no idea what we're doing. Still don't know what we're doing, but we're
in
like
this room, though.
Yeah, in the same room, like over
Weird.
on the other side of the studio in lawn chairs. And we're just kind of winging it as we go. But we do have right now, it's going currently. I think the contest ends Tuesday. We are giving away an Elite Ritual 33 in Realtree Edge camo. We partner with Elite and Respect the Game TV to give away this bow. We have a Facebook post, and if you want a second entry, go to our Instagram and enter there. And follow the directions in the description on both pages. That way, when we go, if you do get drawn when we go to pick, you are eligible. Like you've done everything in the directions say. We have to be fair about it, and that you get 2 entries on each platform. Also, we just launched it tonight. The Lone Wolf Custom Gear DeQuisto Series stand. We're giving away one. Cody was on episode 300. He said, "Dude, let's give a stand away. Like, why not?" I think we're the first people to give away
First 4 persons.
one of these stands. They are top of the line, the best stand you can get. So we just launched that tonight. Look for the post. We have an image of Cody pulling that up into the tree. The directions are super simple. Same thing. You get dual entry, Instagram and Facebook if you do the same thing. And if you would, share it in your Instagram story or your Facebook story and tag us. We'll reshare it.
Yeah. Also, just want to reiterate: do not go to Daniel Matthews Outdoors Facebook page. You will not get a free bow if Kurt knocks me out. He may have been joking. If he's not, I might have to get knocked out. But do not go to Daniel Matthews Outdoors and let Kurt knock me out for a free bow. Go to our page and win that free bow where I don't get knocked out, but you really can win that Ritual and Realtree Edge.
Yep.
You're gonna want it. Go follow Respect the Game, us. Follow all the rules. That's all you have to do to be entered. Seriously, you can win that bow.
And I got to add, D-Rock, yeah, Mexicans qualify. We are Mexican friendly here on our giveaways. You're lucky on that one. David Britt, thank you, sir. You're awesome, and I appreciate you listening to our podcast. The live series is serious. We're going to do more of these, I think. These are fun. We have different capabilities now, and we're going to probably take advantage of them when we get time. We're back in studio now from all the trade shows, so this is a result of us being back in studio and taking advantage of us being on our home turf. A lot of things coming down the pipe. The next month is going to be insane with a new baby and different stuff coming, but this summer we have a lot of stuff planned, so just stay tuned, and we appreciate you for all the support. We do a little bit different stuff than most hunting podcasts and outdoor platforms where we just kick back and have fun like hunting camp. People get slapped.
Yeah, you won't see that on any East Coast bow hunting podcast, and that's not a knock on the East Coast bow hunting podcast. Wink, wink.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just saw D-Rock and I thought I would blow him out. My face.
I appreciate it, man.
My face hurts like shit. By the way.
What's up, Austin from Georgia? I like the live stream. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, D-Rock said, yeah, we'd be shaking. That's dirty. Bow fishing with us sometime. Yeah, man. We're looking for a hunt second week of September.
Call me.
Thanks, Heath. All right, we're going to check out here. We're going to figure out how to do that. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just going to post this live so it's riding and people can watch whenever. So, all right, we love you. Go shoot your bow.